Today we are filming how to do the denture box impressions with Jen. Hi Jen, how are you?
I'm good. How are you doing?
Good. I'm doing good. So what we're going to do is the impressions from start to finish, so you know exactly what to do when you get your call, when you do your appointment call with Jen. This is exactly what you're going to be doing.
Yep. And these are your initial impressions to get started with the process.
Right.
And part of the reason why I really want to do this again is because we've improved some things, but I want people to understand that there's nothing to be nervous about. These are your initial impressions, and we love it when people come into the call and they're much calmer and not as worried that this is their only shot. This is just your first part to our process.
Right. And I think a lot of people have watched the other impression video, so they're comfortable when they go into their denture box appointment.
Yep, we love our Michelle people who come in and they're confident and they're excited, and sometimes they lead us along.
And let me say that I am babysitting my 4-year-old granddaughter, so if you hear any child noises in the background, that's what it is. All right, so this is your denture box kit that you will get when you order denture box, and you're going to have all these impression trays, and you're not to worry about what size is going to fit your mouth, because Jen will help you. Jen or Steph or whoever's on the call, they'll help you with all of this. You're also going to get a box that is like this, and it's going to be full of putties with letters on the top of each of them. Put these in the refrigerator when you get them.
Yep, just put your box in the refrigerator.
So put your box in the refrigerator, and like 30 minutes before your appointment, maybe get them out.
Yeah, right before. Or some people go grab it when they get on the call with us. No big deal.
Okay.
The putty is stable. We put it in the fridge so that there is more mixing time. But if you forget to put your putty in the fridge, it's going to be just fine. You haven't ruined anything there. Yeah. But most important that you didn't show people is our fancy phone holder.
Oh my goodness, I forgot. No, I didn't forget. Here, look at, they have created a phone holder. They can use this during the call, can't they?
Yeah, that's why we did it. Because people were using their coffee cup or their denture box or whatever to try and hold up their phone, but they would just see the ceiling or just their forehead. And so we have the phone holder so that it actually, you can be hands-free, and it's at the right angle.
This is a genius, and it really is. So when you get this, people might not know how to put this together. This, they just slide in together into the slot, just like this. And then you could sit it on your
thing, and it holds your phone perfectly at the right angle so that you are hands-free to do your impressions. There you go.
It's going to sit just like that. I think this is a brilliant move. Brilliant.
But you just do that. Like, you should try that.
We have the 4-year-old. Okay, what do you want to do first?
Okay, the first thing that we're going to do, and I'm not going to do the full thing, but the first thing on your appointment that we're going to do is, if you have existing dentures, first, we're just going to kind of get your history. How long you have been edentulous. If you've had
edentulous means you don't have your teeth.
Right. How long you've been without teeth, when your extractions were. We're going to get your date of birth because we need an identifier. We are going to, if there's any pictures that you have of your natural teeth or smile, we're going to tell you how to get that information to us, because we're going to reference that. And then if you have your current dentures, we're just going to go through where you're at. How are they fitting? Is the palate good? We're just going to get a bunch of information, because we're going to take that first impression, if you have dentures, of those dentures, and that way we know what to reference from that. If you tell us that you love the size and shape of the teeth, then we'll look at that. We'll measure them. We'll gather, if you tell us the palate is perfect, we're going to measure that, and we're going to try and use that for whatever information. If you tell us you hate everything about your denture and it's horrible, then we're not going to reference that. So
right. And you don't have to have a denture. I get that question a lot. Well, I don't have a denture. Do I have to have an existing denture? No.
Nope, you don't.
No.
If you don't, then our call gets to go that much faster and we just move along. So
Right.
no big deal. But that's the first thing we're going to do is just go through this little questionnaire with you. So we'll say that we did that. You've told me about your design. You've told me that, you know, the flanges are good, but it's making you get whatever. We've done that. So then the first thing that we're going to do is if you have a denture, we're going to do that first initial impression of that.
Okay, let me get my denture. I have a denture. Hold on.
Okay.
So here's my denture.
Perfect. So you're going to take the putty that has the letter D on it, the blue and the white.
Here's the letter B.
D. D is in dog.
Okay, D is in denture. Yeah. Okay.
Denture.
D. Which tray do you want? The biggest one?
The biggest one.
So they do come in a bag. So we're gonna get the biggest tray.
You can do the purple.
You want to hold the purple? You hold the purple one. Okay. The biggest tray.
Right, the biggest tray.
And the putty that says D.
D on it. Yep. And you're going to mix that together.
So we get the putty and we mix it together.
Yes.
Until it's one color.
Until it's all the same color. No streaks.
And this is very pliable. It's
still blue.
It's still blue, but it's very pliable and easy to use. So if you have arthritis or anything like that, you don't need to worry.
No, it's soft and malleable.
Okay, we're good.
Okay, so now you're going to pat it out on your hand.
Okay, I'm going to do like a little ball like that and then just pat.
Yep, and just pat it out so it's like a pancake.
Okay, pancake.
And then you take your denture and set it tooth side down on the putty.
Okay.
Okay.
We do that side.
Perfect. And now you're just going to mush the putty all around the outside of your denture. So kind of take it and mush it with your fingers like up the sides. Perfect.
I think that would taste bad.
I think it would taste bad too. I think it would taste bad also. Let's see.
This is the arts and crafts part of our call.
All right, I think we're good.
That's great. That's the information. And then you're just going to take that and set that aside in that tray.
In this tray?
Yep, in that tray.
Do you want me to push it down?
Yep, you can kind of push it down in there, but the tray is just to support it. Perfect. Now we're going to do your upper impression, and there are 3 different sizes, and those are the trays that have a palette on them. These trays. And there's the small, which is the green, the medium, the blue, and the purple, which is the largest one. We also have some, if you know for some reason that you have a really, really small mouth, when you purchase, you can add that to the notes section, and we have some pediatric trays that we can send your way.
Yeah, you don't ever need to worry. I get that question all the time.
Yep.
So usually by doing the last impressions that we did, I think we used this tray.
Yes, yes. And that's majority of people use the blue tray. And we don't want to use a tray that is too small, even if it feels snug, because we want space for the putty to disperse. And so if the tray is too small or really tight, then it will push you out of the tray. So yes. So really you want to fill it so that the tray can go in your mouth, cover it. But on the grand scheme of things, this does not have to be perfect because we are going to send you custom trays with your first trying kit.
We're going to use this one?
Yep, the upper.
And we're going to mix. Again, another solid color.
Yep.
You talk without
I can talk without my teeth just fine. Hear me?
No. I can't really hear you.
Okay, I think we're good.
Okay, and then you'll just mush it all into the tray. Perfect. And then you'll just put that in your mouth. Okay. And you're going to press up with your thumb on the palette first. Then you're going to take both of your fingers and start at the back and press and work your way forward. And then press in the front and then pull your lip out. And if you want to, you can press the putty like up into that vestibule. Then you're going to take your thumb and you're going to put it on your palette and you're going to suck on it for 30 seconds. And I'm going to time that. And that's one of the new things we're doing that's really helping to pull that impression in. And we have about 20 seconds left with that.
I'm drawing a picture.
And now you can just stop sucking on your thumb and relax. And we just want that putty to be able to go in to the area that it needs to go into. And during this time, Steph and I are timing the process. Steph likes to use her phone to time. I like my handy dandy 30-second Amazon timers. And now we tell you horrible jokes just to torture your day. I got a Christmas joke.
Okay.
What do Santa's elves listen to as they work? Rap music. Here's one for the masses. Why didn't the vampire attack Taylor Swift? Because she had bad blood. We have about a minute left. What did the ranch say when someone opened the refrigerator door? Close the door, I'm dressing.
That was good. That's a good one.
That was funny. That was fun.
That was funny.
That was funny. We have 30 seconds left.
A beautiful picture. It's a rainbow picture.
Okay.
A rainbow picture?
Yeah.
I love it. Okay, that should be set up. And you can go ahead and take that out. Great. That's a great impression. We've got the front information. We've got palette information. We even have the space for the freedom.
Okay.
Do you want it taste bad?
No, it did not taste bad. This has no taste at all.
Nope.
No flavor. And it doesn't gag. If you notice I didn't gag, it would
I can't really hear you.
spot on.
I can't
Okay.
hear you.
Now we're going to do your lower impression.
And that would be the L cup.
Yep, that's the L cup and the horseshoe trays.
You measure this out, don't you? Did you already talk about that?
No, we didn't. Yes, we've instead of just having generic packs, we decided to go to this, and we measure each one out according to the tray, so that one of the reasons that we did that is that we can really control the amount, and then we don't have the gagging. When you have a lot of putty, what happens is that it goes out the back of the tray, and then it activates that soft palette, and that's where the gagging comes from.
Okay.
So by measuring this, we can
We're going to use the lower blue tray.
blue tray, and you're going to roll that into a log.
And then you can use the purple one.
In a log.
And then just fill that tray. If you have extra, then you're just going to, like if you're using the small tray, then you'll just pull that off the back and set it to the side.
I found.
Okay, I think I'm good to go.
Okay, go ahead and put that in your mouth.
I found hair.
Oh, that's the dog hair. That we have the dog. She found the hair. Okay, what do I do?
It's the same thing. You're going to start at the back, pressing down and working your way forward until we get to the front. And then once you feel like that tray's really gone down over your gums, then we just let it be. We really don't want to keep pressing on it. we want to just let it go and let the putty set up. We found that if we keep pressing on it, then it kind of wiggles it.
Can I just hold it?
You can hold it. Absolutely.
Okay.
Just hold it in place. But yes, we don't want to keep just pressing down. That's not going to help get a better impression.
Okay. I'll just hold it.
And then I'm timing.
Okay.
What do
See,
you
you
call?
are not hard at all. See, I can still talk.
Yeah, yeah. Nothing's like I said, nothing is stressful or worrisome about this process, and we do it with people all day long, every day.
If you go to a traditional dentist, this is when you're gagging and it's awful. We're not doing that now.
No. And they don't tell you bad jokes.
Right? I don't get, you want to hold that? You can hold that. Here, you want to hold both of them?
No.
No, just one? Okay.
Stop.
It's not hard, it's soft. She's holding the tray saying, it's soft.
It's soft.
Not really soft, but.
What do you call a donkey with only 3 legs?
Tripod?
No.
A wonky.
We have
You have 30 seconds left.
Okay.
Okay, go ahead and take that out. Perfect.
So now we need the B.
You need the B, and this is, yep, we're going to use the silly looking tray. It's a 2-sided tray. There should be one side should have a sticker on it, so you know that's the side that goes up.
Okay.
And this is so we can get a relationship of your jaw, so we can know how your upper jaw fits with your lower jaw. So we're going to mix those two together. And once it's mixed together, you're just going to split it in half into 2 pieces.
Okay.
Okay, and you're going to place half on the top and half on the bottom.
And all you do is just gush it in there, right?
Yep, yep. You don't have to press it down hard. You don't have to. And this step is really about being relaxed with it. So, and I'll explain that once we get into your mouth and why.
Okay, we're going to
Put it on the lower.
See what it likes. See what it likes.
Okay.
Okay. Now,
Right.
you're going to place that in your mouth. And you're going to press it down onto your lower jaw. Okay. Now, you're going to close your mouth and swallow like you took a big drink of water. And what we're really looking for is we want your muscles to be relaxed. We want to feel like you are in your relaxed, comfortable position. And that way, you're not jutting your lower jaw forward, or you're not pulling it back, or you're not clenching. We just want this nice and relaxed position so that we can get the forward to back relationship of your jaw. And I'm timing.
Okay. This isn't bad.
No, no. I had a dream I was a muffler last night. I woke up exhausted.
The jokes are worth it, you know?
I know. Oh. It's better than me singing.
You're a shame.
Dogs can't operate MRI machines, but cats can. Oh, and something we have you do, sorry, during this process is you can go ahead and start taking your impressions and putting them in their bags.
What about this?
That one, you're going to take the denture out of that impression and then put it in the bag. But you should have individual bags for, each impression, and you'll put each one of those in their own bag. You don't have to worry about washing them off. We sanitize everything as it comes into our office. We have a very specific intake protocol.
You know what that
We have about 30 seconds left.
Okay. All right, so I'm going to take this out of here.
Yep. Taking that out of there. Perfect. Perfect. And there's an impression of your denture for us to reference.
Do you want this back?
You can just throw that in the box. Everything goes back in the box. Yep, just throw it all in there. It's fine. You can go ahead and take that impression out. Perfect. It's showing the upper, it's showing the lower, and how they relate to each other.
Yeah, is that okay right there?
Yeah, it's just fine. It's
Okay.
just fine. We're not gathering specific information about what your ridges look like. We're gathering information of how they relate to each other.
How your bite comes together.
And then that's it. You should have the bags.
So then in the box,
you should have a return label.
Postage return label.
Yep, you'll want to put that over the label that's on your box so it doesn't confuse the post office. And then use tape, or you can use our sticker to be able to close your box up.
My label's on the bottom of the box, so I'm going to put that label over top of this label.
Correct.
Tape the box up and give it to my postman.
Yep, and then once it's in office, we will send you a text message or an email letting you know that we received your box, so you don't have to worry about that. And then we'll get working on your design. And once the design is done and the try-in is printed, which you do have a version of your try-in there. Yep. Once that's printed, then you'll get an email letting you know that it's on its way.
Okay. So then you're going to send back a try-in that looks like this.
Yes. Yep.
To people. Because this is in place of your wax try-in. They're using a printer, so they're going to send you this.
Correct.
Okay. Okay. They'll send you this, and then they want you to wear it for
at least a day.
Okay.
We want you to have spent some time in it. And there are some people that their first try-in, like it doesn't fit great. And we understand that. That's why we get our information in the next one. But we want you to put it in your mouth, look at it, and that way, at least when we get on the call, you have some real feedback for us. Because if you just get it in the mail, pop it in your mouth, and get on a phone call and get on a video call with it, and you haven't spent any time, we want to go through a very thorough questionnaire with you and
eat with it if you can. Dude, live your life. Like I'm going to a band concert tonight, and I'm going to be wearing this. Right. You know, through dinner, through everything. This is what I'm going to be wearing. So my try-in. Only because my denture broke and she's making me a new one. And that's one good thing about Denture Box. If you break your denture, because that happens, it does happen. This is the second denture that I broke, and it's been my fault. They've hit the floor. So I have this as a backup that I can wear.
Yes, yeah, and that is the beautiful thing about the try-ins, is that if you, for some reason, something happens, then you do have the try-ins as a backup while we take the time to make you a new one.
All right, everybody. Thank you for watching, and we will see you in our next video. Thank you, Jen, for joining me today.
My pleasure, and I look forward to seeing everybody on their video calls.
Yeah. All right. We'll see you next time. Bye.
All right. Thanks.
Okay, let me end that. All right, we're done.